Usos. I think the Usos have
Usos,
the best
yeah.
super kick. I know somebody behind me disagrees on that tag team, but I think the Usos have a believable super kick.
Yeah.
But you know who I like on the Indies? I think has a very good super kick. I think Mariachi Loco has a very good super kick. It's believable.
Oh, I've tasted.
I've tasted it, but if I had to pick someone on the Indies that I've taken, I would say Joey Ryan. I think Joey Ryan has a really smooth super kick, you know, and it just looks vicious, and he's so smooth with it. I mean, very light with it too.
Hector Canales gave me his big boot. Actually, it was.
You've taken a lot. You've tasted a lot of shoes, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Have you
They haven't stepped on Dookie.
Has Ruben given you a big boot?
No, actually, we were talking about that earlier. I was like, I asked if he worked for MPW, but no. But then I was trying to think. I know I've been a battle royal with him, and that was at the Fit Pit. And that's when I remember seeing him for the first time. We were in the ring together, but it was, it was cool back then. So
how long have you been doing this?
12 years now.
12 years.
Yeah.
God, what's the worst injury you've? That's usually your question.
Besides a few concussions, I would say when I tore my meniscus in my knee, that was very painful. Yeah, it was at Brian Kendrick's WPW show, and they were running on Thursdays 4 years ago.
He still runs that show too.
Yeah.
But what's up with the creepy flyers?
He likes it that way.
Hey, he wants to be different, and
It is different. I'll
doing
go
it.
that, but it's just kind of like a little. It's creepy. It's got little Muppets, but they look perverted Muppets on it or something. But hey, I guess that worked. I mean, if you think about it, the Freak Show, they got some crazy stuff. So
he's Brian Kendrick. He can do what he wants.
Yeah.
No one's going to tell him anything.
Who were you wrestling that night when you?
I was in a triple threat match, and actually, I got added last minute too.
Oh,
so
that makes it even worse.
Yeah, they threw me in with Mikey O'Shea and Blake Grayson, I believe it was, and Mikey went for his famous gunslinger, and I was going to counter it. And as soon as he threw me, I landed on my feet and just felt something pop, in the worst pain I ever felt in my life, and I went down. And luckily, we were towards the end of the match. Somehow, I ended up getting up, breaking up the count. Blake threw me out. And then tried to hop to the back, and then I just lay there, and I had to get dragged by, like, I think Sexy Chino helped me to the back, and somebody else.
Oh, good.
And,
Sexy Chino's still around too.
Fortunately for me, there was an EMT in the crowd. One of the wrestlers' girlfriends got her, came back, and she was like, "Yep, you tore your meniscus." Yeah, and luckily I had insurance. She's like, "Can you get yourself to the hospital?" I was like, "Yep." Went to the hospital. Was there for like 8 hours, and they got me on crutches, and got the surgery a couple months later, and now my knee feels normal, as normal as it could feel. But yeah, that was probably one of the worst. That was bad. Mikey O'Shea still apologizes to me to this day. I don't know why. He feels guilty, but it was just 100% just an accident. Yeah. I just landed on my feet as he threw me up in the air and just countering his move, and it just happened.
12 years in the business. Bret Hart's claim to fame is he's never injured anybody.
Right.
Can you claim the same?
Injured? Yeah. I never injured anybody.
Oh, see? Yeah. You really are going down the Bret Hart route.
Yeah.
Because that's one of his greatest... I mean, if you ever listen to Bret Hart, that's one of his things. That's why he's so hard on Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Is that his thing is he's never injured never injured anybody.
And I feel like that's the most important thing, Mm-hmm. And whenever I get crap from a few fans, it's like, "Oh, you suck." It's like, well, I may suck, but I never injured anybody. Yeah. That's why I still get work.
Yeah.
I'm not categorized as an unsafe worker or a dangerous person who's going to try to do a move that I don't know how to do and drop someone on their head. I
think that's what makes people wrestlers. I think you can be the greatest wrestler in the world, but if you drop somebody on their head, that's what you're always going to be remembered for.
Yeah.
And I mean, not to harp on the Bret Hart thing, but I mean, if you look at Goldberg's, you remember the streak. You remember that he jackhammered Big Show and Kevin Nash, but to me, I always remember he's the one
who ended Bret Hart's
career. And I mean, just it's kind of sad. It's like D'Lo. Yeah. D'Lo Brown. I always think of him like, he was entertaining, great, but he's the one that injured and ended Droz' career.
My career almost got ended last year. I don't know if you guys knew that. It was at Maverick Pearl.
No way.
Yeah. I wrestled a worker who I heard was unsafe from multiple wrestlers, and I don't know why Maverick was booking this guy at the time. Actually, I do know why. But he was booked against me and then this other guy in a triple threat match, and he goes to give me a buckle bomb and completely throws me out of the ring. And if my foot didn't hit the turnbuckle, I probably would have came down straight on my head. But luckily, as my foot hit, it turned me over. I landed right on my feet and was able to land safely. But that was a scary moment. I see the video all the time. I kind of watch it here and there to kind of remind myself how lucky I got and what a close call that was. But needless to say, Maverick Pro never booked him again, and
Right.
I haven't seen that guy work ever since.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So he doesn't work at all anymore.
I haven't seen him work.
Don't worry, for those listening to the podcast, if you hear people in the backgrounds, because we are here at the store and we are open like always. So
I have a question, and it's if you knew that he was not a very good safe person to work with, why did you still do it?
You know what? I got a lot of crap from a lot of the workers myself about that. They asked me the same question: why would you even agree to the match? You know, and I think I was just trying to be professional at the time. You know, promoters like, hey, we're trying to build this guy up. He's had maybe 2 to 3 matches before, and he was safe with them. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I said, okay, maybe he's getting better. Maybe he's training somewhere that I don't know about, and it's going to be a safe match. And when he told me he wanted to give me the buckle bomb in the corner, I was like, you know, I'd rather you give me something else. Give me like a spine buster, something different. But he kept telling me, I've done this move 100 times. I've done it to guys lighter than you. It's going to be safe. I'm good with it. And then Vince, who was running SCWA, or used to, he was the one pushing for VPOC to be like the big star in Maverick Pro. And he was like, come on, just make him look strong. Do this part of the business. Don't just make him look strong, whatever he wants to do. So I thought, all right, I'll do what you guys want. If he's going to be your next big guy, I'll roll with the punches. I'll make him look strong out there. If he wants to give me a power bomb in the turnbuckle, I'll do it. Did it, and like I said, luckily I was safe, and that was pretty much it for him, you know.
I heard VPOC though had a good reputation. I mean, that he was good in the ring, and that's why they were trying to build him around Maverick.
I've heard from a few people before, and then once it happened and people saw the video, people were like, you know, he's a very dangerous worker. Like his Germans he drops people on their head, on their neck. He's like, his clotheslines will knock you out. Just all this stuff I heard. Of course, after the video I came out and people saw that.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, you should have never agreed to the match. And look back, I said, no, you're right. I should never agree to it.
I would say, you know, always if you know a certain history of somebody, an individual, and knowing your gut, just don't do it. Period. Yeah. Don't take that chance.
And I had that gut feeling too, and I should have wanted it. There was just
Thank
something
God
I got saying.
So you're still, you know,
yeah, still here, still going
pulling through. So it's cool.
Still running shows.
Yeah. So let's talk about running the show. So you put on a couple shows for. I mean, I'm guessing you mostly put on the shows for the church, the fundraiser in Whittier. And what made you want to put on the shows?
I think
Are you trying to put Bart out of business? Cause
no,
awesome.
no way. I love Bart.
Oh, okay.
Why do you want to get rid of Bart, Butcher?
I'm not trying to
get us heated ready.
I'm just trying to give Bart a little turd.
You fucker.
Yeah, that's probably yeah, fuck you.
I love Bart, and I also know Bart's not one to mess with. I wouldn't want to mess with Bart's. I'm
like the guy with the stick, kind of poking the bear until he gets pissed off and then run away.
Yeah.
No, I remember one year we were planning on doing a trip with the youth group at the church and needed some money, and I kind of just threw it out there on Facebook. I asked if any workers would be willing to, work a charity show with no pay. And surprisingly, I got a lot of workers hitting me up wanting to do it, wanting to help out.
Yeah, look at some of the talent that you got here.
Well, this was the first show we did, and we had had the Ballards on there, Hector, and all those guys. Right. We did a Royal Rumble type battle royal for the main event, and it was a lot of fun putting it together. And the boys had a lot of fun, the fans had a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun. So I figured, let me try this again, and I tried it again, and this time I paid the boys the second time around. Yeah. And we still had a good turnout. The boys again had fun. The fans had fun. We didn't lose money putting the show together.
I saw videos of it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So then I did maybe 2 more shows after that last year, and They've been great. They've been great fun. A lot of positive feedback from everyone. I mean, obviously, I've made a few mistakes here as a promoter running a show, but
Hey, that's part of learning, right?
Yeah.
Good. Now, this would be your third time. Am I correct?
Fifth. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I must have dozed off on later too then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So then this lineup on Saturday, May the 12th, this year, of course, I see Little Cholo. I see Tito, Rocket Boy, Pinky, of course, Hector. And I don't know these two gentlemen right here.
Oh, the felines.
The Sea Lions.
Felines.
Felines.
Felines, yes.
Oh, can you tell me a little bit more about them?
They're cats.
They're cats.
They're a cat gimmick. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Are they like them?
They're really over at Maverick Pro.
Okay.
Kids love them as a tag team. They're really entertaining. Like I said, they do the whole cat thing. They never land on their back when they get hit. It's really funny.
That's cool. That's cool.
Some wrestlers are allergic to them when they're in the ring with them. Some people are allergic to cats, and that's exactly what they are. So they're a very entertaining tag team.
Okay.
And
like so is that like a new tag team as of
they've been around maybe a year.
Okay.
Mainly for Maverick Pros, where they mainly work out at. But like I said, kids love them. And my show being a church show, it's a family show, so there's a lot of kids there, and I know the kids are going to love them at this show. So it's good to expose them to a newer audience,
right?
At the event, and they'll be stepping in the ring with the 20-year veterans, the Ballard brothers. So,
right. Wow, is that how long the Ballards been around? Or 20 years?
20 years, yeah.
And I remember them when they have full hair.
Are they retiring this year?
They're retiring this year, yeah.
Are they really? Mm-hmm. I thought Shannon was going to try to open a new school or something, or because I remember when UIPW closed down.
Yeah.
I was going back to training, and at the time with Hector last year. But then when they closed, I guess Shannon was trying to find another place to.
Yeah, I think Shannon will still train students. Shannon just has so much knowledge. He has so much to teach people.
Oh, definitely.
And that's why I love having him on my shows, because even like the matches he's not in, I'll say, hey, can you go help this person with the match? Or can you go listen and hear what they're putting together? And this guy just has a million different ideas. Mm-hmm. Like, he'll come up to me and goes, hey, I have like 20 different finishes I want to do for my match. This, and that. What do you think? I'm like, you do whatever you want. You're my trainer. You're the 20-year veteran. Whatever you feel is going to work out best.
Thank you, guys. Right.
But so this guy just has so many ideas, and he knows just how to work different styles. Hang it up, huh? That's what they said.
You're going to hang up the Canadian trunks.
But then again, who really hangs it up when they retire?
That's true.
You know
that's why I never quit.
I think we can have Ruben and Butcher against the Ballards.
Maybe that could be the retirement match.
Yeah, that could be the retirement match.
You know what? I don't want to retire them so soon, though.
You don't want to retire them?
I don't want to retire them. I still want them to keep going.
I do want to book myself and Hector against the Ballards. We wrestled them a lot of times. Not too far from here at the Maywood Street Fairs years ago. We used to wrestle the Ballards a lot out there.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. You could be the referee.
Yeah.
You know what? You could be the ring announcer. You saw how that went with Hector last time.
Uh-oh. Yeah. For introduction. Well, he was there. I mean, I remember he was there for a while, then he bailed.
All I saw was video of you and Hector just throwing it around the ring.
Yeah. You saw the edit. I was kicking his ass.
Oh, is that what it was? Is there anybody you
haven't... Trump supporter shirt and all.
Is there anybody you haven't stepped into the ring with?
That I want to work with?
Mm-hmm.
If I was to say maybe a newer guy on the scene, it would be Jake Atlas. The guy's really good. Amazing. Man, that kid he blows me away every time I see him. And Douglas James is another one. If we're talking old school veterans, I would say B-Boy and Cholo are two guys that I respect and really want to step in the ring with both those guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah. Jake Atlas, yeah, him and Douglas James, they're coming up. And I think they got a bright future ahead of them.
Yeah. They're going to do big things in this business, for sure.
And I saw you first time I saw you was in Arizona for Lucha Libre Por.
Really?
Yes. I was stuck selling mariachis merch.
And then used.
I was used. And you were selling right next to me. But you were in the ring early. I think you had the second match of the night.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I think you were in the second match of the night.
They put the American matches on first.
Yeah. What's the farthest? I mean, you've been doing this for 12 years, but like the farthest you've gone out of California.
Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been to New Mexico's. I go out there a lot.